Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. He has a look out. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Bruno Guimaraes tries to clear. Played it again. Oh, that probably deserved better.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
There's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Gabriel finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, he's such a sharp reader of the game, Peter, and that makes him a very good...
Neymar! Goal! Brazil! The first significant strike. He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Alexandro wins the duel this time. Hakimi. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the keeper beats it away. Gets a good foot in there. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Alexandro receives it in a wide position. Diop simply refused to be outdone there. Now it's crossed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Morocco are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
That's a risky ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! And he opts to go forward. Stood up well to him there. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Ibanez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that should get the job done. He's having a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Cafu clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And he's been shifted off it. Hakimi. And the keeper's given it away. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. And again! They want to be quick to recover this. Hakimi has a look and plays it forward. Cafu looking to pass their way up the pitch. Searching pass he's played there. Only partially clear.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Amrabat. Bruno Guimaraes. This is a promising build-up. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good-looking ball. Played out towards the right wing. And he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Hakimi. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good spread. Hakimi, foot in. Neymar looking to add to his goal. Tries to play it through. Cunha gets into a good position. He has found a way through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That's going to go a long way. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Brazil coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Brazil just ahead here in a tight game. They are one chance for a shot! Rafinha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Rafinha. And the counter is on. Rafinha making good progress on the right-hand side. Now it's Neymar. Good take. And a chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Brahim Diaz. Spread it left. Oh, played through for the wide man. Just eases him off the ball. Lucas Paqueta. And it's Joelinton. Rafinha puts a cross in. Brazil are still that goal to the good. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hakimi. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Rafinha.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now, can they get him away? Well timed, excellent interception. There's the crossfield ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Mazraoui. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Joelinton. Amrabat. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Paqueta. He's gone for goal. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Mazraoui. Knocks it into space. And they win it back again. Bruno Guimaraes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he welcomes it in. He is just caressing. Oh, shooting chance! Lucas Paqueta. Alexandro. Spread out to the left. Neymar's cross. Hakimi getting this one clear. Morocco have opted to make another change here. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Goes for the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Cafu actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Amrabat clears it away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's picked his way through. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Bruno Guimaraes. Into the channel.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar! It's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not...
He leaps for it! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Cafu, and it's Paquetá. Cafu picks it up out wide, looking for options for movement. Brahim Diaz. Aguirre. Mazraoui. And he's managed to get free.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
3 minutos de acréscimo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Mazraoui. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's in a great position here. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Jamal Musiala, is one of the most talked about attacking talents. He can play centrally or he can play any of the wide positions. He's got the ability to turn quickly, got real pace in his game to engage defenders and go past them. And he just has this knack of using those assets to create space for himself in that final third.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And we have our very first corner. For it. Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Musiala. A probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Threads one in. Now it's Musiala. That ball looks a good one. And here's Musiala. Tries to play it through. This looks promising. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Referee's given a throw. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now, can they get him away? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Undav. Amiri. He's going for goal! Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Goretzka. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Germany have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Stiller. He's having a pop! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! He's got himself an absolute peach. You know, you just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Sané. Tar. Now it's Undav. Now it's Musiala. Knocks it out wide. Raul gets a cross in. Cleared away. Chance for a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Played into space. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. Rudiger gets a foot in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's picked it up out wide.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
That's a throw.
Germany really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now he's got space here. It's a goal kick. Stiller. And it's Musiala. He's being urged to shoot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Musiala has created one goal already.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Undav! Undav! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Undav clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And a header! And we've reached half-time. The team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Germany can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Germany leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Sané. Stiller. Played out to the left flank, and it's Musiala. Lovely feet. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. Oh, good-looking ball. That's a cute ball. Musiala receives it in a good position here. No, again there's no way through. Tries from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Realm under intense pressure.
Yeah, he's been a real pest on that flank, Peter, but I think life is about to get tougher.
Sané has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Sané is eyeing up his options in the middle. Oh, that's a waste.
Sané has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Nicely spread. Can he get onto this?
Well, yet another interception and...
Shoots! This time, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Goretzka. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. And let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Substitution in progress.
So their fourth corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That's put paid to the danger. That has been slung wide. Goretzka. And Stiller. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And no, that was never going to make it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And there's the shot! Oh! Fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He gave it plenty and some, crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Curaçao making further changes here, and in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Germany are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. They're up to 5 corners now. Impressive jump! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Curaçao have the chance to go the other way. Oh, super find. Oh, he's all alone! And he has been fouled there.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's gone for it! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Musiala. Great vision. And this is Goretzka. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's managed to get free. Raum kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Stiller does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Goretzka.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Back where it came from. Cleared away. Knocks it into space. Good chance here! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Sané has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Goretzka. That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome.